Today, I would like to explain about cultural dimensions. At the end of the 1970s, psychology Dr. Hofstede published his cultural dimension model. Since then, it's become an internationally recognized standard for understanding cultural differences. He identified 6 cultural dimensions that could distinguish one culture from another culture. The first dimension is the power distance. It measures how much a society values hierarchy in the society between relationships like employee and employer. The gap is described from scale 0 to 100. China scores 80 and Canada scores 39. So the gap in China is really wide and the gap in Canada is really narrow. So in China, they are concerned more about hierarchy than in Canada. So the relationship need to be respectful and polite. The second dimension is the individualism versus collectivism. It describes the degree to which people's image is defined in terms of me and we. Individualism relates to you are responsible for yourself only and I am more important. On the other hand, collectivism, you are responsible for society and society is more important. Canada scores 80 and Korea scores 80. So you may hear that in Korea the students are really individualistic to be the best in academics. Compared to the Canada, they are more collective in academics, so they just play around with friends and not really compete each other. The third dimension is masculinity versus femininity. It refers to the values between men and women. Men are more related to competitive, success and need to do the best. And femininity are related to cooperative, quality of life and enjoy work. Japan scores 95 and Canada scores 52. For example, parents in Asia like to expect their children to be the best in academics. On the other hand, in Western, they tend to be not really concerned about their academics, but just enjoy life in school and learn something new and important. The fourth dimension is uncertainty avoidance. It measures how people can cope with anxiety and uncertainty. Canada scores 48 and Japan scores 92. For example, Japanese doesn't like to accept immigrants because they don't want the immigrants to change their culture and traditions. Therefore, they want to minimize the risk of changing. On the other hand, Canada really like to accept immigrants because they are really go with the flow, accept risk. Even though in the future the immigrants can change their culture and traditions, they just accept it. They don't really like to bear with the risks that are in the future can threaten them, but they just go with the flow. And the fifth dimension is short-term versus long-term orientation. It means how you view or perceive something in the future. Short-term related to immediate gain, temporary, and spend money. Long-term relates to stability, durability, and save money. Korea scores 100 and Canada scores 36. So we can know that Korea is very interested in perceiving things for long-term success. On the other hand, Canada is very interested in the short term. Also Japan, we know Japan really like to saving, right? They really like to be risk averse, play safe. So Asian countries tend to be like that. The last dimension is indulgence versus restraint. It measures how much you can express your feelings, how much you can sort of express yourself. Indulgence relates to leisure time and release desires. On the other hand, restraint relates to work and control desires. Canada scores 68 and China scores 24. So Canada value indulgence, like do whatever they want to make themselves happy. On the other hand, China is more restrained, just like work every day and has less leisure time. So also the same as like Japan. Japanese people like to work every day and every time, they tend to be like workaholic, and as long as they can earn money, they can live. That's it. Thank you.